Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. A few days back, I had spoken to you about one Chief Minister, the Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, who was releasing ads in Mumbai showing off his achievements in Delhi, color ads in Mumbai with public money. I said that was actually making use, or that was actually taking advantage from the pandemic. Today, I talk to you about another Chief Minister. This Chief Minister is from Kerala. His name is Pinarayi Vijayan. Pinarayi Vijayan decided that he will change all the ministers that was working with him last 5 years, and take all new faces. Why? Because it is a party decision. Let's discuss that. Let's get right into the show. Kerala recorded a very high number of corona positive cases right from 2020. In fact, the first case was from Kerala way back in January 2020. Kerala also created the first robust model to combat corona. They created a very robust model. Of course, the numbers went up again and all of that, but they created a very robust model, and always the government seems to be in control. They were the first to create a crack team for combating, for assisting people, assisting administration in corona wherever the state needed it. They were the first to decentralize power, decentralize decision making to taluka level, to village level, so that each village can take their own decisions, acquire their own equipments, get their own infrastructure organized. They were the first to do that. And in the helm of the affair with the Chief Minister was this health minister called K.K. Shailaja. K.K. Shailaja was possibly one of the most experienced health ministers, especially to handle pandemic in this country. You know why I say it in the country? Because she also handled the Nipah virus that Kerala faced. She was handling the situation fabulously, and I don't think anybody in this country will deny this, even the opposition. I don't think anybody in this country will deny it. This pandemic was handled fabulously by her. Now, the government per se, the Kerala government per se, possibly came back into power, the LDF government, the left government, possibly came back into power because people wanted them to handle the corona, because corona is not over, and people of Kerala knew it. Corona is not over. People of Kerala wanted LDF to continue so that there is no break in the way they were handling it, and also the fact that people were very happy about the way the government was handling the situation. Therefore, they voted LDF back into power. Mind you, Kerala is like a swing state. It's a swing state. Why? Because every 5 years, Kerala votes a different, there are two major parties. One is the LDF, which is headed by CPIM, and one is the UDF, which is headed by the Congress. So, it's normally 5 years Congress, 5 years LDF, 5 years Congress, 5 years LDF. This is what happens. This time around, they broke that. They broke that chain and they voted LDF back for the second term. And like I said, the reason purely so that there is no break in the management of corona, and the government, which is experienced in handling corona and Nipah virus, continues to handle corona. Now, he came back and then the problem started. His party and he decided that I will change all the ministers and get in fresh, inexperienced lot in that place. When I say inexperienced, I don't mean that they must have not been members or not in politics or new. I don't mean all that. I mean that they were not here in the last 5 years, which means they have not physically handled corona from an administrative chair. They have not done that. So they got all the fresh faces. You know why he did that? He says he's doing it because that's a party policy, Baba. He says he's doing it because, that is what the party wants, and that will give new fresh faces a chance to administer the state. Two questions. You see, the state is facing a pandemic. People are dying. And what are you playing? Politics? I give you a chance, you give me a chance, I'll get a fresh face. I mean, do you see the situation around you, sir? That's my question number one. My question number two is your party big, or do you think the state is big? What matters to you more? The people of your party or the people of your state, their lives? What matters to you more? Because what you're doing is technically putting their lives at stake. Now, I wrote a post in my Facebook page a couple of days back because I thought that somewhere down the line, he will not go through this process of changing the entire cabinet and all. I thought he will change. He will, finally get back professionals, get back people who have handled it before. But he didn't. So I wrote a post and a lot of people wrote back to me, listen, you know what? It's not just KK Shailaja who handled the case. It is the entire team, the entire administration. The administration has not changed. So what if KK Shailaja changed? You see, what really happens is when there is a leadership, when there is a team that is made, that team should be kept intact because that team is a performing team. If you change team, and especially the leadership of the team, there are bound to be gaps, lacunae. There are bound to be gaps and lacunae. Why would you want to change a winning team? And this is about people's life, I repeat. What was the need? She was doing a fabulous job. KK Shailaja was doing a fabulous job, and the chief minister, just because he wanted to change, he just changed the entire cabinet. That's point number two. Point number three. A lot of people say that she was changed because she is going to be the chief whip. So, see, what I want to communicate to a lot of people here is that it's not about KK Shailaja. It is not about Pinarayi Vijayan. It is not about CPIM. It is not about that. We don't care much. We care about the people of Kerala, their lives. You see, KK Shailaja as chief whip may help the party, may not help the party, does not matter to the people. But KK Shailaja as a minister for health definitely will help people. She has proven it in the last 5 years. And that's the point I'm trying to make. There are lots of theories. Communist Party as a party do not promote women. The fact is, possibly KK Shailaja was becoming more popular than Pinarayi Vijayan. That is possibly why she was sidelined. This is what people say. This is one set of thoughts. I'm just putting it there. I don't know whether that is true or not. I am not saying it is true or not. But that is one set of thought. There is a logic to it because there is another lady called K.R. Gauri or Gauri Amma as she used to be called. Same thing happened with her. When she started becoming more popular than the leadership, she was sidelined. So it's not a theory that's just come out of nowhere. There is a precedence to that. So that's one. The second logic that a lot of people talk about, Pinarayi Vijayan had a lot of difficulty holding on to his people. Holding on to his people is because what we saw in West Bengal was that a lot of people from the left, from the Communist Party, went and joined the right, that is the Bharatiya Janata Party. A huge exodus happened. Huge exodus. Pinarayi wanted to control that. So in order to control that, he had promised his rank and file, his cadre, that listen, I am going to completely revamp the cabinet and I'll get all fresh faces. So they say he could hold on to his party. This is another set of thoughts. This is another set of logic that people give. Whatever the logic is, removing somebody like KK Shailaja from her chair, which she was performing beautifully, is like punishing somebody because they have done well. This is punishing somebody because they have done well. And Pinarayi Vijayan, I think, has cheated his voters, has cheated the people of Kerala, because she is removing one of the best bets from the cabinet, who could have handled this corona well for Kerala. I am not ever saying that the new person who comes in cannot handle it. But I would rather go with a tried and tested resource than to test a new resource. I always believe in the fact that you should never change the horses in the middle of the race. That's exactly what he's doing, and I don't see a logic of why he's doing so. It is indeed sad. It's indeed sad that politics in India has gone this low. And also the fact that let nobody or no politician or no political party or no political supporter says, I am different than you. In fact, the more we are seeing it, every party, every leader, every politician seems to be in the same platform. Nobody is any different than anybody else. And that's the sad part of the story. Pinarayi Vijayan chose his party policy, chose his politics over the lives of the people of Kerala. Mind you, if the fatality goes up, if the number of positive cases goes up, the blood is in his hands. Till I see you next time. Namaskar. Namaskar. We asked you to support us, and we are overwhelmed and grateful for the kind of support you gave us. A lot of you all told us that you find it difficult to support us through Facebook or through YouTube, and you would like to directly come and take subscription on our channel. A lot of you all said that you wouldn't prefer to pay through credit cards, but rather have other methodologies. A lot of you all said that you want a one-time payment option, one-time subscription option. So we arranged for all of that. All of that has been arranged for. We have now multiple payment options. We have UPI, we have Paytm, we have credit cards, we have net banking, we have wallet. We have a lot of payment option now. We have a one-time subscription option. And all of this is now available on our website. The link is down below. And our website, of course, as you know, is www.hwnews.in. Mind you, with subscription, we also have a lot we offer you. So you have exclusive programs, you have exclusive meet and greets, you have exclusive goodie bags, a lot of it that we give for each subscription. All of those details are there in our website. So please go to our website and if possible, subscribe to us. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.